Hello, David. My name is Jeff, and I'm a co-founder of Lobo Leads. And I believe my wife Megan spoke with you recently about a quick website audit to show you where your company is ranking currently and how its online presence stacks up to its competition. So in this video, we'll go over a few specifics on search engine optimization. And I'll show you how beating your competitors online can have huge benefits for your business, particularly when it comes to gaining new customers. So the two things I'm going to go over today are website content, including keywords, and backlinks. Now, content is going to be anything on the front page of your site that Google can read. So all the text on the front page, all the text within your images, and whatever your images are saved as. Now, to be considered authority in Google's eyes, you're going to want to have at least 1,500 to 2,000 words on your front page. And you want it to be stuff with content that has to do with buyer intent. So for you specifically, you'd be looking at things like commercial painters Miami or painting companies in Miami and other keyword phrases along those lines. That way, when anyone types those searches into Google, your website is the one that will pop up. Now, looking at your website, I do like how clean and professional it is. You do have a entire booking tab here. You have several calls to action throughout. I love the rotating carousel of your reviews, and then again, a bunch of places for you to plug in contact information. So I love that you're doing that. You are pretty light on the actual content, and the reason that that's so important is because that is what Google is looking to provide to its users. So when someone goes to Google to type in a search for example, painting companies in Miami, they want to provide the best possible solution to them. And how they determine that is by the use of keywords around content and to make sure that the website that they're combing through is an authoritative and viable option for the answer to their questions. So what we, again, typically try to do is get about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on the front page, and you want to inject those keyword phrases organically throughout, not just stuffing them into a paragraph because Google will penalize you for that. So you want it to be spaced out along all throughout the homepage. Usually we suggest a ratio of about one keyword phrase per 100 to 150 words of content. Again, that way it looks like your website is very informative and it's not just stuffing keywords in there. And so you'll be favored much more favorably in Google's eyes. Again, along the same lines with the content is you definitely want to have some sort of a separate services tab or page. You know, you have your book online, about, contact, and then your FAQs. I love that you have FAQs in there. Not a whole lot of companies do that. And that does yield some value in terms of Google searches, but you do want to have a separate services page. That way, if there are particular services that people are searching for, you can potentially rank for those specifically over your homepage. And there's more that goes into that, but basically it's to make sure that you're not missing out on any particular keywords and you're capturing as much volume as possible to come to your website. So other than that, I would definitely include some more pictures of maybe previous projects. Definitely keep the testimonials going, and then you'll be in a good place. Now, the next thing I want to talk to you about is something called backlinks. And the thing with Google is it can be like a popularity contest because they judge you based on how many websites are pointing back at you, the quality of those websites, and how related they are to the industry that you're in. So you get a lot of power and influence from backlinks that are related to your industry, like, for example, a commercial painter's blog or a popular website that features various types of home services, as opposed to, say, your local Domino's Pizza, for example. You get a lot more power and influence from that as opposed to something not related. So a tool that we use to measure that is called Ahrefs. And I went ahead and plugged your homepage in here. It looks like you've had the web page for a while, or at least the domain. I only see some activity here in January, so if it's a fairly new website, please forgive me, but you at this time, you don't have a whole lot of action coming into your website, whether that's in the form of traffic or backlinks. And as you can see here across the top, this is where your metrics would be. You're not ranking for any keywords. And that's going to come along with the content that you would eventually build into your homepage. And so by working together, you'll have the keywords, and then you have referring domains that will propel your website to the top of Google searches for whatever particular keyword you're looking for. To demonstrate that, I went ahead and used one of your top competitors in the Miami area. They're called Paint Pros Miami, probably heard of them. They have 32 backlinks from 19 different domains. They're targeting 205 keywords, and I'll show you what those keywords are. For example, they have Commercial Painters Miami, Painting Services Miami, Painting Company Miami, so on and so forth. And so they're targeting the right keywords. This one up here you can kind of disregard because that's considered a national keyword. You'll see that the volume is 4,200, but that's across the entire nation, is something that doesn't yield a whole lot of traffic. So you'll see that they had over 200 or 300 visitors to their site, but 114 of that is coming from this one that doesn't have a whole lot of buyer intent. So that's essentially what you would be looking to do. There's a lot of search volume for your services in painting or drywall repair and other things of that nature that you may be, services you probably provide. And so the potential for a huge revenue boost is there. You just have to get people to look at your page and click on it and put in their information or give you a call. So I hope that the video was beneficial to you. If you have any questions or if you'd like to discuss it further, we'd be happy to help. Please give Megan a call at 210-865-0718. Thank you.